What's up, my YouTube family? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Chés, and this is Goofball and Crony Production presents the Spooky, Scary, and the Unexplained. As you guys know, I am also doing gaming videos, so there's going to be two different introductions. Same name, two different introductions. And as I told you guys, I'm going to try to do two videos back to back and post so that I will have two videos out there. I'm not sure. I may do two videos of reaction and then two videos of gaming, or I might just do two videos of reaction or one video everyday and one video gaming. But however it may be, you guys are getting two videos every time I drop new content. It's going to come in twos, unless there is a situation where I can't put out a second one. Then I will let you guys know, but it will always be two from here onwards. Alright, so with my introduction done, this video, let me make this clear. I do not own the rights to this video. I'm using this video as fair use, reacting to the contents that is in this video for your entertainment. Again, all of this is for your entertainment. Alright? So please remember to subscribe, smash that like button, turn your notifications on for every time you want to see when I drop new content. Also, please remember, if you want to, drop a comment down below. Let me know how my reaction videos are. Next, let's introduce the one, the only, BizzareBub. Alright? BizzareBub is a place to go for the scary, spooky, and unexplained. There are a couple more. There's also Slap Time, and I think there's one that just named Scary, and there's a whole set of them. But this channel, Slap Time, and I think it's Terra something. Along with Creepy and gosh, I can't remember all of them, but the top three, BizzareBub, Slap Time, and the other one. I'll let you guys know the other one in my next video. But yes, please remember to go over to BizzareBub. Let me say that again. Let me make this very clear. This video is being taken from BizzareBub. I am just reacting to it. I do not own the copyrights to it. So I ask that when you guys are done, go over to BizzareBub. Check their stuff out. And please remember to subscribe, smash that like button, and turn notifications on. If you're a spooky, scary, and unexplained fan, you got nothing to worry about, because this is where it is. Alright, without further ado, guys, let's get into this video. You guys ready? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. Are you ready? Alright, I'm done. Alright, so I'm going to make myself small. I'm not sure how big this is going to be, but I will adjust the suit. So, let's get it.
While driving down a stretch of highway, Felicity D promptly takes out her phone after noticing something down the road. It had caught her attention, considering that no other cars were on the road. It was just her and the driver alone on this highway when this was spotted.
One more thing, I'm always going to advertise BizzareBub. I'm always going to have my camera above the BizzareBub so you guys can know this video is taken from BizzareBub. You will also see it above me, but it's also going to be below me. Alright, guys? I'm not trying to steal credit from anybody. I'm just doing reaction videos, and that's it. Alright? Let's do it.
Now this video takes place in Arenas Valley, New Mexico, where it seems that others have encountered similar experiences. Ghost sightings are nothing new to those who live around here, but this, as viewers believe, may just be the clearest evidence of something paranormal. Although it's hard to say as to what this was, you can see that something is moving before somehow vanishing. It's a bit faint, but something is there until it isn't. Now unfortunately not much info is given on this clip, except that it took place in New Mexico. Yet still, as many have commented, this footage is pretty creepy. Just who, or even what, was seen on camera? On a Sunday afternoon inside a small
Bro, I would not. I'm sorry, but I would have to avoid that road at all costs because I ain't bringing it home with me. Heck no, not bringing it home with me, bro. Those things follow you home. Most things follow you home, I'm telling you. Best leave it where it is. Take a whole different route. Even if it's going to put me way out of my way to get home, take a whole different route, because...
retail store, an employee working by himself decides to tidy up a few items on display. It was like any other workday at the shop. Johann Salazar would clock in and start the shift by organizing stock. But as he does his job, he all of a sudden runs to the back of the store, completely out of breath and visibly shaking. Johann, in his own words, had felt something heavy drop on his shoulders. Not sure what it was that was on his back, he looks at the security camera recording at this time and sees something that terrifies him beyond belief. This is what he saw. It appears that Johann's shirt and hoodie is pulled by something. Initially thinking that someone had put their hands on Johann's back, he turns around expecting someone to be there, but to his shock, there was no one. He was absolutely positive that he felt something heavy on his shoulders, yet it seems that whatever weight he had felt was non-existent. Or so it seems, because as viewers believe, this invisible weight was most likely a spirit who was getting physical with Johann. If that's the case, then its presence was definitely felt. But whether ghost or not, Johann has been left terribly shaken by this incident. To this day, there is yet to be an update on this whole occurrence.
I don't know how to react.
Now the following video comes from a mother who for some reason began to feel an overwhelming sense of anxiety while taking care of her baby. It was just her and her son alone at home watching a movie peacefully when things took an unexpected turn. Looking at the bathroom door, she notices that it's wide open. When she last looked, it was somewhat shut. Seeing that something was different, she grabs her phone and begins to record. Whenever something like this happens, according to her, things get very weird. It's a common occurrence, but on this night, what she captures is unlike anything she's ever experienced. On the verge of having a panic attack, she records the bathroom when this is captured.
The door is moving by itself. Oh my god. Get over here. Please go away. Please go away. You're not wanted. Go away. Whatever you are, go away. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. Scariest thing I've ever encountered in this house. I am so scared right now. Please go away.
You don't ever tell them you're scared. Bro, you don't ever tell
Spooky?
them that you're scared.
Spook?
Did she name her cat Spooky? A lot of shit going on in your house, and you're gonna name your cat Spooky. I thought I've seen it all. I thought I've heard it all. My gosh. At first, I was going to say that maybe it's the wind that's blowing the door, making all that noise. And, but then for how loud the door is, the creaking of the door is, it seems like the door may be a bit like heavy to actually blow in. I'm not really sure because I'm not there. But I don't know what to make of this one because it could be the wind that's blowing the door. The one with the ice, the ice maker. That's nothing because the fridge normally when it makes ice, it sounds like that. My fridge, when the ice part of my fridge used to work, I used to be upstairs and hear that brute downstairs making ice. And sometimes I used to be like, oh my god, is somebody in my house? But then I realized it's just the damn fridge making ice. And it, because of when it makes the ice and it push it out, the ice falls from far and land in the tray, so it makes that noise. So the ice maker part could definitely be the fridge. The door part, however, I'm not completely convinced that it could be something because it could also be the wind. You know? But to each his own, yeah? I could be wrong. So let's continue.
Moo?
To say that the mother was spooked out of her mind would be putting it lightly. It's the fact that she pulls in her child after sensing something dangerous that really shows this. Now, she didn't see it at first, but after watching this video, she saw it. At the entrance to the bathroom, a very distinct shadow-like figure appears quickly. It's actually pretty quick when it happens, so it's understandable as to why she had missed this, but seeing how fast it moves only adds to the creepiness of this footage. Whatever this might have been seems to pop in and out quick before seemingly disappearing.
Okay, with that, I'm still not sure because, again, it could be the wind, and again, it could be something inside the bathroom that's hanging up that the wind blew and it just I come back in. Forgive me, I'm not trying to debunk what's going on in your house, ma'am, but sometimes it's as simple as just the wind. But if you feel like if there's a presence in your house, well then that's a complete different story. But I don't know. I my personal belief is the wind. My personal belief is the wind. Okay. So unless she can show us that there's no window in that bathroom, you know, then I can't for sure say that she has a presence in her house. But again, I'm not there. I'm just giving you my honest reaction to it. And I've seen spookier stuff. and scarier stuff, and this isn't it. This is just, again, the wind. I'm convinced that it's the wind.
Seeing this and hearing the bathroom door creak has led her to believe that something paranormal took place. But whether ghost or not, there has yet to be a definitive explanation for what was captured on this night.
Alright, number 7.
In the following video, a security guard is doing rounds at a hotel when she suddenly comes to a stop after encountering something very disturbing. This video took place in 2019 and was recently shared by a friend of the security guard shown in the clip. At first, the friend who posted this wasn't sure if sharing this online would be a good idea. What was captured, according to them, is something that the hotel would rather keep under wraps. Perhaps to avoid reminding people of a terrible incident that occurred many years ago. In 1986, this exact hotel, which was formerly called the DuPont Plaza, had mysteriously caught fire, resulting in many lives being lost. Guests had no choice but to leap off their balconies as the flames had engulfed the whole building. The sight of this was hard to bear, to say the least. But fast forward to 2019, and the hotel is now rebranded and remodeled under a different company. However, from time to time, strange things would happen here. Hotel guests would report supposed paranormal experiences and blame the fire incident that occurred years ago to explain this. The following video is a prime example of what guests experience while being here. It's late at night when apparently something pulls the security guard's hair. Take a look. Looking closely, you can see that her ponytail is the first thing that moves before she tilts her head. However, its movement is anything but subtle. It's as if something had yanked her hair, causing her to jerk her head in a sudden motion. According to the friend who posted this, the security guard thought that someone had ran away upon pulling her hair. But after watching this clip, that clearly wasn't the case. Her hair was definitely pulled, but it wasn't someone she could identify, let alone see. What happened here, as the friend believes, was something unexplainable. But as always, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Just what exactly could explain the security guard's hair being pulled?
Okay, so you see, now this is spooky. this comes on as spooky and scary and unexplained. Bruh, it's something out of tug, and she's brave, yo. She is brave because something tugged her here, and she, after looking around, I see nobody. I'd be out of there, but she's just there looking around, holding her head like, oh my god, what was it that yanked my head? Bro, you're brave. You're brave, because I've been through the door. Once I turn around, I see nobody. I'll be through the door. Let me figure it out. Let me figure it out in the security office while I'm watching back the video to see if it was somebody or something. You know? But to stand there, to stand there looking is ridiculous. Let's continue. Alright, we're down to number 6.
It's late at night when a group of friends decide to enter a hospital that's been out of service for quite some time. They would never come alone unless they were dared to do so, because apparently this place is not what it seems. Although seeming like an empty facility devoid of any doctors or patients, the Felix Bonis Hospital in Santiago, Chile has been said to have a certain presence within its walls. Now thankfully, the lights are still on inside this hospital, which is a good thing for the group. The emergency system powering these lights appears to be running, but even with the lights on, the following incident remains just as frightening. This is what they caught.
I think I've seen this. Oh no, I didn't see this. There's one.
Familia, estamos aquí en el hospital Felix Bonis. Son las... ¿Qué hora es, familia? ¿Qué hora es?
Okay, yeah, so this is a complete different one, because the one that I saw was with nurses. and a doll, but this is something completely different. So let's see what's going on.
Aún no, chaval. Aún no, chaval.
What am I looking at? Slow it down,
It happens quickly, but upon looking closely, you'll see what appears to be a silhouette of a person just walking past the group of friends. No one had noticed it, and no one realized what was captured until much later when watching the footage. Clearly, something had been there, but it's hard to say as to what exactly it was. Briefly, we can see
You're at the front of the group. You're at the front of the group. How could you not know? How could you not see it though? Like how could you not see it? You're at the front. You're at the front of the group. You're at the front of the group, and you don't see that. You don't see that. That's a bit suspicious to me.
what looks like a distinct outline of someone small. But strangely,
Yeah, that's-
whoever, or whatever this was, goes unnoticed by the group. It's for this reason that they no doubt believe that this had to be the spirit of a deceased patient who doesn't know they already passed. But ghost or not, it seems that what was captured will currently stay a mystery.
I don't know. I don't know about that one, guys. I don't know about that clip, guys.
Taking place inside someone's apartment, a man immediately stops what he's doing to record this video, as it was just now that stuff started moving.
I found it a bit like I found it a bit suspicious that the guy in the front didn't see anything because like it happened right in front of you. How could you not? Unless his face was buried in the phone or looking a different direction, that's the only thing I can come to terms with, saying that that's probably why you didn't see it. But he's in front, and that's a whole that whatever it is looks like a whole person just walks out from somewhere. So how could you? Is your peripheral damage or something? Bruh. Okay, so I'm not sure about that one. I don't know. It could be staged to seem that way, because I find it very very fishy that the guy in the front didn't see that, but they only saw it after they looked back at the camera. Yeah, no. I'm not buying that one. Not buying that one.
And just stuff is moving, right? So this has moved. I thought it was because maybe one of the things is stuck in the blinds, and I closed the blinds, but that was one thing. The bike then fell.
Within the span of 30 minutes, things just started moving on their own. This is something that commonly happens, but not once has it ever been caught on camera. But on this night, something happens that scares the living daylights out of the man. Hoping to get something on camera, he captures this.
And I'm just kind of now trying. I tried to film other stuff when the bike moved, and I deleted that video because nothing happened. But I'm just trying to see if I'm going mad and want to catch something. I've noticed things in this flat for quite a while, but I've always put them down to like neighbours' noise or whatever it might be. But this is the first time I've kind of actually seen things move. But yeah, so I don't really know. I want something to move, and I also don't want something to move. If anything is here, please, by all means, feel free to move something. Move one of the leaves here, move one of the leaves there, I don't know, whatever you want to move. Move the bike again, or the remote.
Okay, guys, so do not talk to whatever it is, whatever presence it is that's in your home. Do not interact with it. You do not know if it's friendly, dangerous, or what it is. Do not interact with the presence in your home unless you are trying to get it to leave. Let me repeat this, because people think that, oh, there's a presence in my house, let me talk to it, let's see what's his name, where it's from, why is it here. You don't need to know all that. Politely ask it to leave and then ignore it. Or bring in what I always say, bring in a pastor. Pray that presence out. If it's a good presence, it'll go where it needs to go. If it's a bad presence, it'll go where it needs to go. If it's demonic, at least you have a priest there to help you battle it. But never ever speak to a presence on your own, because you don't know what it is. You don't know what it is, and you don't know what plans they have for you. And by interacting with it, you open the door. You open that realm for it to communicate with you, scare the bejesus out of you, and so many other things. Okay, guys, so please be wary. Okay, I'm a spiritualist. I don't believe in religion, but I'm a spiritualist, and I'm telling you guys, stop talking to these presents. Not all of them are friendly. Not all of them have your best interests at heart. Not all of them you can get to leave by yourself. You need assistance to get them to go. If it's not your personal home, as in like bought personal home, and you're renting, ask questions. Okay, so I'm having a little bit of paranormal activity going on in my house, and I'm renting from you. Can you give me a little bit of a history of the place? Did somebody die? Should I be worried? Should I, bring in a pastor to pray for it? Because, if I'm living here, I want to be at peace. I don't want to be interrupted by a demonic force, a weary spirit. Never talk to the presence, okay? Unless you are trying to get it out of your house.
Out here. Don't be scared. Although I am a little bit scared. It's one of those horrible situations where you kind of want to off. There is no way. I'm so glad I got that on recording. Oh, I'm coughing all of a sudden. Holy oh my god, I can't believe I actually got that on film. Please move it again. You've done that much. Please feel free to move it again. This, by the way, has been propped up here for ages. This has not been moved. It's never moved before. Like, I'm actually shaking a little bit. Sorry for swearing, by the way. Oh my god. I'm so happy that I've just got that on tape.
Guys,
and like this, this isn't like attached to anything. Like there's nothing attached to it. Like I haven't kicked it. I haven't moved anything. It's been, I don't know how it was now, but it's been kind of propped up for a long time. I'm going to lay it down a bit more. I absolutely knew that
Had it not been for him lifting his guitar and showing an up-close view of the neck, then this definitely would have raised some suspicions. No strings are seen anywhere besides those on the guitar, and nothing around it hints at the possibility of this being faked. It's the lack of questionable evidence that makes this possibly real, and therefore pretty creepy. Yet this only gets creepier when noticing how sudden the guitar moves. Usually, when things aren't propped right, a slow shifting movement occurs before gravity takes over and makes it fall fast. This, however, immediately moves as if someone had forcefully pushed it. To the man, whatever happened here was surely paranormal. But of course, whether or not that's so is up to you to decide. Was something supernatural at play here? Or is there something else that could possibly explain this?
I don't know. I'm on the fence with that one. Could be either or.
Now, not much is known about this next video, considering that the original source is unknown. Where it came from, or who exactly posted this first, remains a mystery. But despite lacking any sort of context, the video is still pretty creepy. Taking place in what appears to be a museum, a group of people visit an exhibit that is, well, a bit disturbing to say the least. As with most lifelike mannequins, there's something quite off-putting about these, but it's not the mannequins that make the video pretty spooky, but rather something else. Whoever took this video seems to have not realized that they captured something unusual during this moment. They didn't see that this was captured.
That's spooky. That's spookiness. What?
Appearing out of nowhere, a shadowy figure resembling a woman is caught in the mirror. Its reflection is captured, but the person casting it is nowhere in sight. That is, if it was a person. While some viewers agree that it was a person in the sense that they used to be alive, many believe that this was its ghost. Seemingly dressed in a gown that a woman would wear during the Victorian era, the mysterious shadow passes by, unfazed by the group of strangers in the room. It's as if they've been here for quite some time. But like most videos, without much context,
So, my opinion on this is they say it's a museum, right? Is it a museum of horrors? Because bro, look at it. It's spooky in itself. So is it like a museum of horrors? A museum of scary things? And I like how my guy from BizzareBub says the lifelike mannequins. Bro, they look more lifelike than you think. And I've seen so many horror movies and horror series where people actually use human beings as wax figures. Like, what if those are real people that have been cast in wax to make it look like mannequins, but it's not? Bro, that would be messed up. Scary, spooky, but messed up. But I'm not saying that that's what this is right now. I'm not saying that's what it is right now. I'm just giving you my opinion of what it looks like. And bruh, I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do, but damn. They're in a spooky museum. What do you expect is gonna happen? You see a turtle? Bro, you're gonna see all sort of weird crap, because now I'm thinking maybe that's part of the show. You know? You got a half a body hanging from the ceiling with hair in the leg. I don't know. I don't know what to say about this one. But if it is a scary museum, I'm guessing that little stunt was part of it.
it remains unknown as to who or what was caught on camera.
That's weird. That's weird.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. On the night of October 4th of 2024, a young couple watches a scary movie that's already been seen by the boyfriend. It's his girlfriend's first time watching the film, and it's exactly how he imagined she would react, completely scared. It's for this reason that he films this video. It would make for a funny clip, but little does he know, this exact moment would be anything but funny. Now viewers agree that it's already creepy enough that they live in a house filled with clown dolls and other horror-themed items, but what was captured beats any of those things. As they watch this movie, this is caught.
And of the Son, and the Holy Spirit, by this sign of the Holy Cross of our Lord Jesus Christ, who lives and reigns with the Father and the Holy Spirit. Damien!
It's not even scary.
It is scary.
It's not.
Look down and pity. You killed your mother.
You killed your mother. You killed your mother. You killed.
What was meant to be a funny clip of his girlfriend's reaction turns into something they would see in their movie. Out of nowhere, the clown doll on the wall moves. Unaware of what just happened, she continues watching the film while the boyfriend remains speechless, as it seems that the doll had come alive. While some think that the film had something to do with this, the couple believe
The fact that he got to move before her. Yo, bro, man, it was. Took off. The girlfriend. He didn't even say, "Baby, let's go." He didn't even say, "Baby, let's go." He didn't even say, "Baby, look out." He didn't even say, "Oh my God, the clown." He didn't. He said nothing. He just went, "Ah." Yo. Alright, so this is legit, okay? So as the guy in BizzareBub is saying, there's something, whatever was said in the movie from the priest affected that doll. It affected it so much that the doll decided to, move. So, like, I hate dolls, bro. I hate dolls, bro. I feel as though, like, wicked things going to dolls. Like, some wicked things going to dolls. That's how I feel, bro. And it's like,
that something else was responsible. As it turns out, they live across a cemetery that's quite literally down the street from them. The following is the girlfriend's footage. Take a look.
My scary clown video. Okay, so I thought I'd show you that I actually do live across the road from a cemetery. Normally this stuff doesn't scare me, but the clown kind of did.
So then, according to viewers, it's no wonder why the doll had come alive. It only makes sense that watching a scary movie near a cemetery would lead to this. But as always, you be the judge on whether or not this was paranormal. Just what exactly had occurred that night?
you live near a cemetery. You're watching the exorcism. The volume is extremely loud. God knows if she brought something home with her walking by the cemetery, because demonic entities, demonic spirits, demonic, all sorts of things live in a cemetery. I can tell you that much. A lot of stuff live in the cemetery, and it can attach to you if you walk by at a certain time in the night, and you can bring it into your home. So chances are that's exactly what happened. And it was living in the dog. So when the priest started to, rebuke and renounce the devil and his minions, bruh and the dog couldn't handle it and he needed out. I mean, it's not a lot. Actually, it is a lot matter because, yo, you live close to a cemetery, you gonna watch, of all scary pictures, you gonna watch The Exorcism? Y'all too brave here.
On a sunny day, somewhere on a peninsula, a man records a video of an ancient fortress that was built in 1725. Obviously, the fortress has stood the test of time, seeing that it's still intact. But it's not the durability of this place that baffles the man who filmed this. Instead, it's what appears at this place that's left him pretty spooked. He was taking a video while he and his brother explored the fortress. Although many tourists come here, very few know that the fort has taken the lives of many pirates who invaded the peninsula during the 18th century. Knowing this, the man couldn't help but feel a haunting presence while being here. Now the quality is far from HD, but the video still captures footage of something visible and quite peculiar. This is what was caught.
Okay.
The man who took this had no idea that something appeared around the fort. He further adds that this, whatever it was, had been inside a closed-off section to the public. There was no way that a person could have accessed this area, as no one had stepped foot there for years. If it wasn't a person, as many believe, then what exactly was this? Now it is kind of odd how despite the video's quality, we can still make out distinct figures in the distance, but this, even from a not so far distance, is hard to make out. While some speculate that it might be the spirit of a pirate who died while crossing the fort, others are simply baffled by the clip. Although uploaded in 2023, this video continues to remain a mystery.
I don't know. I can't voice an opinion on that one.
In this last video, a man named Connor Lyle recorded something strange on his doorbell camera. It happened on a Thursday night when no one else had been outside. Connor had just come home at around 8 p.m. and was heading towards his house when suddenly he gets the strangest feeling. It was as if his body, out of instinct, had sensed something threatening. Perhaps thinking it was all in his head, he shrugs it off and doesn't think much of it. But fast forward to him looking at the footage captured of that night, and his stomach drops. The following is his footage. Watch. As it turns out, his fight-or-flight response wasn't just random, but rather completely called for. Right behind Connor, there appears to be a shadowy figure walking by and then disappearing out of nowhere. However, after seconds pass, it reappears again, but this time a bit closer. It's as if it was making its way towards Connor. Feeling once again immensely unnerved, he turns around and sees nothing. But clearly, as he would eventually find out, something was behind him. What this was is unknown, but judging by Connor's reaction, viewers think it's best if he stayed away from ever encountering whatever this was. While there has yet to be any updates from Connor regarding this footage, this incident continues to remain unsolved. Thanks for watching, and I hope you...
Alright guys, that's the end of the video. Whew. If I was Connor, always keep a light on. Always keep a light on. Always keep a light on at your front door. You know, because whatever it is following you, it wants to make contact, and don't make contact, bro, because you don't know what it is. But I hope you're safe. I hope you're still safe, Connor. I hope nothing's happened to you. And if you continue to feel like this is constantly happening, maybe it's time to seek out you know it, a pastor, a priest, or a reverend. You know, one of them, or even a prayer warrior. They can get rid of. They can get rid of anything, anything demonic. They can get rid of. Trust me. I had 7 demons. Actually, that's a story for another time. But yeah, I was plagued with 7 demons, and they were nasty, nasty, nasty things. So this is the end of the video, guys. Please remember to go over to BizzareBub, my left hand corner here. This is scarycon.v97. I'm gonna leave the link in the video. I'm gonna leave the link in the bio. Sorry, I'm gonna leave the link in the description box down below. I will tell you that it is from BizzareBub. Let me repeat myself again. It is from BizzareBub. I'm only reacting to their content, okay? What is in their content. I do not own the copyrights to it. I'm just using it as fair use for entertainment purposes only, which is me reacting to it and giving you guys my honest opinion on what I see, don't see, whether it be funny or not funny. You know, it is what it is, alright? Along with a few educational tips and spiritual tips with it, alright? So, go over to their channel. They have good stuff. As I said, it's them, Slapped Ham, and Nightmare Junkie. That's the third one I was looking for. Those are the top 3. The top 3 scariest channels that have legit spooky stuff. Alright? BizzareBub, Nightmare Junkie, and Slapped Ham. In my opinion, Nightmare Junkie, I would put Nightmare Junkie as number 1. Sorry, BizzareBub, but it is true. Nightmare Junkie has the... BizzareBub is number 2. Slapped Ham as number 3. Guys, go check their channels out. But go over to BizzareBub, subscribe to their channel, smash the like buttons on their videos, and don't forget to share with your friends and so forth. Right? Now, for my channel, I just want to say thank you so much to all my subscribers. Thank you for always being here for me. Thank you for sticking out with me right out to the end of this video. Sticking out with me all this time when I hardly drop any content. Thank you for watching my gaming videos as well. Those of you who are gamers and love to watch gaming videos, thank you so much for sticking with me. Guys, I love you guys, okay? I love you guys for subscribing and sticking it out. I love you guys for always watching my content and sharing it, guys. But I'm asking, please, smash that like button for me, man. It takes nothing off of you to just smash that. It doesn't cost a thing. And it's not hurting nobody. Just, smash it. Please. I'm begging you. Begging you. Drop a comment down below if you want to know drop a comment down below telling me how you feel about my reactions. If you want, I can't do funnier if it's not funny, but I will try. And I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn your notifications on for me BizzareBub, Nightmare Junkie, and Slaptan. You will not be disappointed. I guarantee. Again, I will drop the link down in the description box down below so you guys can click on the original video to watch it. Alright guys, my name is Shay and this is Goofball and Crony Productions presents Scary, Spooky, and the Unexplained. I will see if I can drop another video. Actually, I promise you guys I was going to drop two videos back to back. It may not be exactly back to back, but it will be in the same day, alright? Because I still have to take account for what's happening in my background to make sure that I don't ever get copyrighted for something that's in my background. Alright? Okay, so guys, without further ado, thank you so much once again. BizzareBub, guys. I'm Shay, and I'm out. Love you, love you, love you guys. To the moon and